Have you ever wondered what will happen when the climate on Earth makes it extremely difficult to have any life? Wind turbines can help the world not reach that certain point. Wind is a clean source of renewable energy that produces no air or water pollution. Since the wind is free, operational costs are nearly at zero once a turbine is established. Mass production and technology advances are making turbines cheaper, and many governments offer tax incentives to support wind energy development. Did you know that the biggest wind turbine generates enough electricity to supply about 600 US homes? Wind farms have tens and thousands of these turbines lined up together in particularly windy spots. This is so that the wind can generate enough force to rotate the wind turbine and therefore create electricity. Smaller turbines placed in a backyard can produce enough electricity for a home or a small business. Wind turbines are not only the solution to a healthier planet, but also the way to save a lot of money by reducing your electricity bills up to zero money. And what is better than that? Wind energy farms also create more jobs than any coal plant. Did you know that producing the same amount of electricity can take about 600 times more water with a nuclear power plant than a wind plant, and about 500 times more water with a coal than wind? Sources of most of our power include coal and natural gas. They produce large quantities of greenhouse gases. Wind power produces none other than when it's in manufacture. On average, those greenhouse gases are offset by the clean power that the wind turbine produces within the first 9 operational months. Of the world were ever to decide to use wind turbines as a primary energy source, then pollution, global warming, and the emission of toxic gases into the atmosphere would be completely eradicated. Wind turbines can also add a new source of property taxes into rural areas that otherwise would have a hard time attracting any other new industry. An example of how wind turbines can help the economy is found in Minnesota. Each 100 milliwatts of wind development in Minnesota has generated about $1 million per year in property tax revenue and about $250,000 per year in direct lease payments to landowners. Wind energy projects create new short-term and long-term jobs. Related employment ranges from meteorologists to lawyers. Wind energy creates 30% more jobs than a coal plant and 66% more jobs than a nuclear power plant per unit of electricity generated. Turbines are not only the solution to climate change, are also a green source of energy that provides a boost in the economy of multiple countries. By providing the workers with job opportunities and the governments with a new source of taxation, which would boost any country's economy. If society doesn't make the jump to start using the wind turbines as the primary source of energy, then the planet will suffer from extremely hot weather conditions. The price of electricity from fossil fuels and nuclear power fluctuate greatly due to highly variable mining and transportation costs. We need wind turbines since it's going to preserve agriculture by not damaging the air nor the water, and if you want to compare it to the other sources of energy like coal and natural gas, they produce large quantities of greenhouse gases which are extremely harmful for the environment, while wind energy has a 0% carbon emission rate.